It is 8 p.m. Do you know where your data is? I remember growing up, I don't know how old you are, but when I was growing up, it was before cell phones and all this great technology, and they used to have these commercials on at night, and they would go like this. Dun, 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 dun. It is 8 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Dun, 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 dun. Right? And the idea was to raise awareness of knowing where your children are, making sure they're checking in. Well, now that we have Find Friends and all this other great technology, we don't need those commercials anymore because we can just pull up an app and see where our children are. However, with everything being online and us being so dependent on digital information, they should now run those commercials. Dun, 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 dun. It is 8 p.m. Do you know where your data is? And I ask that both from a personal and they work related. So personally, do you know where your data is? Do you know all the places where your credit card, your social security number, and your other personal information is located? And when you start to think about it, it gets a little scary. I know, doesn't it? You're like, where is it, right? How many different places have it? But that's what we really have to start doing, is looking at minimizing and controlling the damage. You're going to get compromised. Whether it's personal information, work information, a compromise is going to occur. The only way you can be 100% secure is quite easy. Go Amish. But if you were Amish, you couldn't watch this, right? And that would be a terrible thing, right? If you couldn't get your daily dose of Dr. Cole, right? That would be really sad. So I'm assuming you're not Amish if you're watching this, which means you can't be 100% secure. So prevention is ideal, but detection is a must. Focus on minimizing and reducing where your information is. Utilize different passwords, reduce the exposure, so now when a compromise occurs, it's a small, minor breach, not a major breach. It's all about your data, it's all about controlling your data and minimizing the impact. And remember, what is the difference between a major breach and a minor breach? You give up? It's the data that was compromised. If I have a server that has no critical data and isolated and not connected to any other systems, and it gets compromised, that's a minor breach. However, if I have a system that has access to 50 million records and that gets compromised, whoop, 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 major breach time, right? So it's all about your data. So spend some time, both personally and at work, identifying the critical information and determining where it's at and making sure it's properly protected. And join me, Dr. Cole, in making cyberspace a safe place to live, work, and raise a family.